Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the capital of your state? Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name your U.S. representative. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. Name 1 state that borders Mexico. California. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who vetoes bills? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote.